Who is the most incredulous man on the internet? Who believes that the Earth is flat and that there is a dome over all of us? And who believes that if spaceflight was really real, there should be a McDonald's on the moon by now? That's right, it's CC, Chris from New York, Westchester County. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Before we begin today, a huge thank you to the sponsors of today's video, Surfshark VPN. Surfshark is a VPN service that makes online privacy protection easy and attainable, encrypting all internet traffic sent to and from your devices and ensuring that your IP address remains hidden to make sure no one can see what you do online. Now on top of that, they block ads, trackers, malware and phishing attempts, and unlike other VPN services, you can use it on as many devices as you want simultaneously. Now, that dreaded banner flashed up on my iPhone this morning telling me that I averaged 8 hours of phone use per day last week. I'm on the internet a lot, I think we all are, and the internet knows a hell of a lot about us because of it. Now, have you ever seen an ad or banner that brought about a feeling that someone's listening in on your conversation or even reading your mind? That is how your online data is being used against you. And you can use Surfshark to become resistant to this sort of targeted advertising. Click on the link in the description or go to surfshark.deals/SimonDan and use my code SimonDan to get that 3 months extra free. Right, back to today's video and the absolute wonder that it is Chris, CC, from New York, Westchester County. I don't know why I have to keep saying the whole thing every time. I'll just say Chris, CC, from New York, Westchester County. I'm going to say all of it. His incredulity regarding the globe Earth and NASA has given him a raging thirst for NASA rants, and this one today is up there with one of his best. Let's join Chris as he sits in his office, van, to begin his talk.
And it's like flat Earth. See, they had to create this spinning wet ball, okay? They had to create space. They had to create NASA. They had to keep this lie going. And it's working, okay? Because they haven't faked a moon mission in over 50 years now. Okay, we're talking 2-3 generations of people that still think we went to the moon, okay?
People thinking we went to the moon is not really what's going on. We went to the moon, and people understand that we went to the moon.
All right, see? Still think we went to the moon and that we landed there. And we haven't been there since. And we have no plans of going back at all. And every time they do bring a plan up, something happens. We forgot to do this. Oh my God, I don't know. Another year, another 10 years, another 15 years. Just look at that.
Now, Artemis 1 was successful, and Artemis 2 and 3 have been put back by a year. This will happen, Chris, whether you think so or not. I can't wait to see what sort of content you produce and other flat earthers when it finally does happen.
Don't you find that suspicious? Just the fact that we haven't been anywhere in 50 years. And there are no plans on the scoreboard. Nothing on the horizon. Nothing being built right now as we speak. Nothing.
You're just plain wrong here, Chris. The SLS rocket was designed and built specifically for the Artemis missions. Before that, NASA had no launch vehicles since the Saturn V rocket, apart from, of course, the space shuttles. And that's why they haven't gone back since.
Except some ships that are going up in the atmosphere and pretending like they're in space. And they buy it. They fight for it. They will fight for it. And they can't give it up. Oh my. Nothing at all. They could never ever fake it. They will never land anybody anywhere.
Oh, I can't wait for Artemis 3. September 26th, by the way, in case you're wondering.
They can't fake it anymore. Our technology is surpassed. I can only imagine what kind of technology they have. If we have this now, whoa, they're probably 20, 30, 40 years in the future with technology. God knows what they have. Night vision goggles, that's nothing. God knows what. I can't even come up with ideas. I don't even know how they would fake it to begin with anyway.
Oh no, a middle-aged man in his van can't figure out how they would fake it. But he's absolutely sure that they have faked it in the past. See how silly that sounds, Chris?
And how big is the magic pack in the back going to be this time? Is it going to be a foot? You know, the backpack? You know, the magic backpack. The magic one. Yes, the fairy tale magic pack that kids are running to school with. That pack right there. Yeah, that's what the astronauts wear, okay? And apparently it just completely has an unlimited amount of air, okay? Takes care of blowing up like the Goodyear blimp. It does so many things. It's unbelievable. But we don't even know what's in it. We have no idea. Nobody knows what's in it. It's a magic pack. A fairy tale pack. Lies.
Now, if you're talking about this, then we do know what's in it. Of course we do. It's a portable life support system, and it contains oxygen tanks, lithium hydroxide to scrub the CO2, and a water cooling system, plus a radio. It allowed the astronauts to walk and work on the surface of the moon for approximately 4 hours at a time.
And that's all it is. It's a costume, okay? It's a Halloween costume. But people buy it. They buy it. They love it. They love it. The helmet that moves like this. Oh, that's great. Yeah, right in space. Not worrying about air. Yeah, just playing golf out there on the moon. Not checking, anything, any dials or anything. Yeah, 10 minutes of air, 15 minutes of air. Okay.
They had 4 hours, Chris. Playing a little bit of golf here and there would have been fine.
And also the mere fact that we haven't even dug down more than 8 miles. No more than 8 miles. But yet you're given photographs, diagrams and drawings of not only Earth, but of Mars. That's right. They even broke down Mars. Oh, you know what? And they also, I love it when they break down the meteor. Oh yeah, and then they break it down. This is where the ice core. This is where the ice layer is. This is what the core looks like of a meteor. Oh, my Lord.
I think Chris is talking about comets here, not meteors. Of course, Chris is going to say this is all fake, but we have landed craft on 2 comets before. Now, we've gained a hell of a lot of information and data from doing this.
It really, if you can't figure this out now, and you're not really a troll, okay, and your channel only exists because of us, flat earthers, okay.
That's me, isn't it? He's talking about people like me. Words of wisdom coming here for me, I think.
And you still don't get it. All right. You're lost. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're just lost. You haven't questioned anything at all whatsoever. These trolls haven't done anything. They've done no research at all whatsoever. They're regurgitating that they learned in school or that Google's pumping them out. They can't even go on to any apps and find out exactly what we live on.
We need an app for that? Seems strange. There were no apps in 1972, Chris, when this image was taken, yet we still know we live on a globe then.
Looking at photographs of boats that are 5, 10, 15, 20 miles away and we can zoom in on them. Looking at mountains that are 700 miles away and we can zoom in on them. And there's no curvature where there should be 50 miles of curvature. But there's not. There's 0.
700 miles? Ah, I know which one that is. You're going to have to wait for a Flat Earth Meme Debunking Wednesday for that one.
Okay. So if they can't believe that, then they must think that the Earth must be, I don't know, 1.5 million square miles or something, and we're the size of Jupiter, because I don't know how they could possibly explain that. There's no way. The atmosphere thins out up there when you get to the mountains. It's beautiful. You can take some great shots, and I'm surprised I didn't even think about it because it doesn't make a difference if you're at the same If you're at the same altitude as the mountain that's over there, that's 700 feet, 700 miles away, you shouldn't be able to see it. Okay? And that's what we captured.
This is true. You shouldn't. And we don't. Because in the image you're referring to, they are not mountains. Again, you're going to have to wait for a Wednesday episode for that one.
All right? Hundreds of miles of no curvature at all. From planes, from everything. And they still don't get it. You know, they still don't get it. They think they're going to the moon. They think they are going to colonize Mars. Don't you think they would have done that by now?
What, a mere 55 years after landing on the moon? No, I don't think we would have done that by now. We will, one day, long into the future, when we're both all done and dusted.
They haven't. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. You live on a flat Earth. You're stationary. Be happy.
Okay, Chris, I'll be happy. But not because you say the Earth is flat.
Okay, enjoy yourself. That's all. All of this is a lie. It's just a matter of time until we hit the tipping point. That's coming soon. That's right, when everybody's just going to wake up.
It's always coming soon with you lot. It's always not long till people wake up. You've been saying that for almost 10 years. 10 years? What is soon? 2468? Dear, oh dear. Oh, right, I'm done with Chris for today. His delusion is becoming exponential. So that is it for another Flat Earth Friday. We are, unfortunately, all done and dusted for another one. Thanks so much for watching. It is, of course, truly appreciated as ever. If you enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing to the channel and then hitting that thumbs up button too. That'd be very much appreciated. Just enough time to once again thank Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Remember, visit surfshark.deals/SimonDan and use that code SimonDan to get that 3 months extra free. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great day and I'll catch you all tomorrow for the next Simon Dan's Saturday session. See you then.